Yo, what's going on, guys? It's jonyfraze. Welcome back to the channel. Inside this box is something new from my friends at Brook. It's their new PCB that they're calling the PS4 Plus Fighting Board. As far as tech goes, there's nothing really new. They've done PS4 boards in the past. However, this PCB is really designed to meet the needs for most custom fight stick builders out there. So let's get this guy unboxed and let's check it out. So Brook currently offers 3 PCBs, the first one being the Universal Fighting Board. It has screw terminals over here or the 20-pin connector. This thing works with every console out there. It's one of the fastest boards on the market. Really popular. Only catch, the price of entry was $90 and up, depending on what configuration you wanted. The newest one that they have available was the PS4 Plus Audio. Basically, same as a USB. They stripped away the Xbox support, and this one landed in about $65 US. Now, this is the original board that they kind of kicked off everything with. It's the small PS3/PS4 Fighting Board. A couple catches with this is that, if you weren't skilled with soldering, it was a little cumbersome. You did have to solder to all the points to get everything working. Now, to kind of overcome that, there's third-party companies out there that made the daughter boards, like this Paradise Arcade Shop one, where you'll see the Brook board here, and then there's a daughter board that will have breakouts for you to wire up. Or the other option was the IST board from Focus Attack, and these guys landed about $50, right? So the new board that Brook basically is coming out with is a marriage of both devices. It's basically like their UFBs or the PS4 Plus Audio, without the need for the daughter board. Alright, so we're going to crack this one open. Thanks to the guys at Brook again for sending this out. I'm going to get this out of the protective packaging for us to kind of take a quick look at. Let's see. So again, not final product, guys, but pretty darn close. It's fully functional. Now that we have it unboxed, let's take a quick look at all the sections on the board. So up top here you have your screw terminals for all the main button connections and the stick. This side right over here basically is the touchpad section. So if you actually had a touchpad, you can install it right over here. This guy right here would basically be if you had a switch or a rocker for the left stick D-pad and right stick switch. You can install that here. 20-pin connector basically mirrors this guy right over here. If you could just plug in the kits, I know Arcade Shock sells a kit. You could just plug it right in. Right here is the player LEDs, right? If you wanted to have LEDs light up to indicate what player you're on. This section is the touchpad L3R3 section. This guy right here, I believe, is the turbo LEDs if you wanted to enable turbo. And what's interesting is that there's 4 separate sections for USB connections, right? So you could just plug in the set right over here for 4-pin. There is a 5-pin over here, another 4-pin over here, and then obviously the USB B. And you would use that for USB B to A. Alright guys, for this build I used a Fight Stick Asia long ABS case. Connected most of the inputs through the blue screw terminals. I also used the 4-pin connector to get my touchpad key working. And lastly, I installed a USB A to B cable to run to my PS4. Alright guys, so as you saw, I just installed the board into this stick right over here, making sure all my inputs are coming out properly. Looks like everything's wired up very clean. No problems on that end. Let me try a couple combos. Alright guys, so as far as feel goes, it feels basically just like their other PCBs. I can't really feel any introduced input lag or anything like that. Obviously it's missing some of the features as those other boards, such as the multi-console support, the audio support with the mic and headset if you needed that. However, I think this is going to be perfect for all the modders out there just looking to upgrade an old like PS3 stick, for instance. Also, for all the custom modders out there that just need some PS4 boards and they're not really concerned about the other features, it's going to be an awesome thing. Now, the only thing that I would be concerned about is hopefully Brook and their partners can bring it in under that $50 mark. That's going to be that sweet spot. Hopefully it's a little less than that, I'm praying, but if it's 50 bucks, then, you know, that'll be pretty solid on my end. Alright guys, so this has been the first look of Brook's new PS4 Plus Fighting Board PCB. This is Johnny Fraze. Thanks for joining the channel once again. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out.